What's going on, guys? This is Drew with Drew Drives at Grubbs Volvo Cars in Grapevine, Texas, and today we're going for a drive in this 2025 Volvo V90 Cross Country B6 Plus. So I think it was a few months ago or maybe a year ago when I made a video on a V90 Ultra, but then I saw this one. I was like, oh, I don't think I got a video on a Plus, so I was like, let's go ahead and do that. The V90 is it's a wagon I've always liked. I love station wagons. It's a shame that a lot of buyers in the United States don't really look for station wagons, right? That's why wagons in like Europe and everything are a lot more popular than they are here. And I don't think I think they discontinued the V90 and the S90, which is a disappointment to me because, as I said, I love the car. But anyways, it's basically a bigger version of the V60 long wheelbase wagon. You have really good legroom in the back, as you can see there. Panoramic sunroof. This one has the blonde interior. Looks very nice. The Ultra will give you the R4 Sweden crystal gear shifter, which this one doesn't have. Put it in reverse, and you have a 360-degree camera system, which is cool. You have the Google Maps gauge cluster, wood trim, and you have the regular audio. But in the Ultra, you can get Bowers & Wilkins, which is fantastic. Let's look at the window sticker. 2-liter turbocharged horsepower engine with 295 horsepower, 310 pound-feet of torque, with a 48-volt mild hybrid system with regen braking. Diamond cut alloy wheels, 19-inch. The Plus will give you pilot assist, air purifier, home link, power folding headrest, park assist front, rear, and side, 360 view camera, interior high-level illumination, $750 climate package. This one has $790 protection package, and the diamond cut wheels are $800. Total suggested retail price is $63,335. MPG 25 total, 22 city, 29 highway. The seats are pretty comfortable in this one. Center console storage and standard Volvo key fob. Why don't we walk around this car and see what it looks like now? I like the door handles, nice quality. Ah man, static. You have black onyx exterior. As I said, it's a pretty big wagon. This is a cross country, perfect wagon for going all over the country in. You have Thor's hammer daytime running lights. Rear seats with AC vents. It says cross country on the bumper. B6 all-wheel drive badge on the back. And here's the trunk. Pretty good trunk space, as you can see. You even have a little pass-through for skis or bigger items if you want to do that. But overall, it looks pretty cool. Let's get this car out on the road and see what it's like to drive. So you have an off-road mode. You want to drive on gravel or something like that, which this car would do very well in. Yeah, that's the point of these big wagons, haul the family on road trips. And if you don't want an SUV, like, wagons are so slept on. I love wagons. And I love the fact that they're uncommon here in the States. Pretty nice acceleration. The mild hybrid system definitely helps with that. It also helps you with fuel economy too. Yeah, like this car has more than enough power for daily driving. And it's quite comfortable. The ride is very smooth, and because it's a wagon, it's a little elevated above the road than a sedan would be, so that's obviously the whole point of it too, right? But it feels good. It feels good to drive this car. It's not sporty by any means. That is the opposite of what this car is supposed to be. It is not sporty at all, and it shouldn't be. It's supposed to be a comfortable daily driver, which is practical. And I like how big the mirrors are. You get great visibility in those mirrors. They're huge. So that's very helpful. Very smooth ride. As you guys can probably tell, it's just very nice and quiet and very comfortable to drive this car. And I remember when Volvo made like the V90R designs, those were really cool. I think those were like in 2019, 2020 or something like that. I miss R design Volvos. I wish they still had made those. Because now if you want a sporty Volvo, it has to be Polestar engineered, and they don't make those now either. Like, I really love the Volvo V60 T8 Recharge Polestar engineered. I think it's an awesome station wagon. And as you guys just saw over the bumps, this car is very smooth. It's not punishing to take the car over speed bumps or anything like that. But overall, very nice Volvo V90 cross country B6 Plus. Thank you for watching another video of Droove Drives. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing, and be sure to check out the link to Grubb's family dealerships and Grubb's Volvo cars in the description below if you'd like to shop for your own Volvo.